Howdy, Possum Patty, and the Soggy Bottom Bunch here. And you know what this is? This is my flea market bag. I know I haven't done a haul in a long time because actually I haven't been buying a lot of stuff. No, this is probably a month's worth of flea market hauls. Yes, it is. Not buying a lot of stuff is a good thing. But on the other hand, rescuing trolls from the flea market or picking up secondhand paper and things like that is always worthwhile. Right, yes. And, books you can cut up and collage, all that stuff. Giving everything a new life. Upcycling, yes, upcycling things that would have been tossed aside or discarded or left in a basement somewhere, right? Well, I've got a few items from the flea market to share with you, so why don't you come on along? I'm back because the very first thing that I want to share with you, yes, is so large I can't do it under the camera over here. No, you might remember I got these Eric Carle flashcards. This was from the Dollar Tree. And I was talking about the painty papers, how he cuts the paper and he collages. And, we especially like the Hungry, Hungry Caterpillar. And these were so cool. Where's the caterpillar? There's the apple. There's the caterpillar. Okay. So, we love our Eric Carle. And yeah, guess what I found at the flea market today? Yeah, that was today. That was one of the things I found today. Did I find the Hungry, Hungry Caterpillar? No, I found the Hungry, Hungry Caterpillar. Look at the size of this caterpillar. Look at this. And this is one of the books you use like in a classroom. And I was talking to the woman and she said that she used to have a daycare and she had a bunch of these, but this was the only one I got. And it was the one that was the most loved, right? The one that was the most used. She said, oh, that was very popular. I said, yes, I know. I love this. And yeah, the Hungry, Hungry Caterpillar. Awesome. Patty, what are you going to do with that big book? Oh, I'm sorry, Maggie. Oh, Maggie has a book too. A tiny, tiny little book she got at the flea market today. Yes. Okay, we'll share that in a minute. That's small. That can go under the camera. This can't. No, I know there's so many things on the table. Oh, it's just marvelous, marvelous. And look. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yumminess. Yes. I could cut this all up. Look at this. Oh, I love it. Yeah, this book's falling apart. I told her that was okay. I was going to cut it up anyway. And there's the sun. This is going to be cut up and used for sure. Or here's one of the pages that's falling out. So there's the pear. So when you're looking at the flashcards, you've got all the vegetables and the fruits and things. Well, those are from the book. And there's the pears. Okay. And there's a hole in everything. Look at this. Oh, sorry. I can't even put it here. Whoop. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is going to be so yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Look at the sun. No, I'm going to make it smaller. Yes. I'll probably be cutting up these big areas of color. But there's also little here too. And maybe some of these words. Yes. And putting them in a journal. Oh, look, here's the strawberries. And there's a hole in each one where he was eating. And here's the oranges. Are these oranges? Yes, 5 oranges. Look at this, pickles and cheese, ice cream. Just like the little flashcards, right? Lollipops. Look at that leaf. Oh, here's the Hungry Caterpillar, yes. Look at this. Look at this. Ah, I love this. I love it. It's so big. Look at the cocoon. Oh. But this is, perfect painty paper. Ooh. probably make some envelopes out of this. I can make some envelopes out of this and put the flashcards inside. Ooh. Yes, I could do that. I'll have to find an envelope that fits these flashcards perfectly and make a bunch of envelopes and put those flashcards inside. And then they'll be ready to go into a journal. Look at this. It's a butterfly. Oh, I'm sure you know this story, right? Look, look, look. Oh my gosh. This is going to be journal fodder for sure, right? Already got plans, already got plans. Well, we'll see what happens with that. And I'm going to put this back in here. So how much was this? $2. I gave her $2 and I bought the one that was in the worst shape. Yes, the other ones were like almost brand new. I said, no, I got to get that one. So I don't feel bad about cutting it up because it's already falling apart and the pages are coming out and everything. And it's dirty and it's loved and it's wrinkled. Oh, it's going to be just awesome, perfect. Oh, yeah. I was so happy to find that. That's the only one I bought from her, though. She had some other ones, but that's the one I bought. Okay, I think the rest of the things you can see under the camera. There's a couple of big things, but I think it'll work over here. So back over here. Okay, Maggie Rose would like to share her new book with you. And she got Snoopy and Sally, right? Charlie Brown's little sister. And look, Snoopy on the back. This was made in Korea. Look at the pages. Aren't they gorgeous? I think they're all the same. Yes, but it's got like a white side and a yellow side. Nice paper, too. Nice paper. So what are you going to do with this, Maggie Rose? Well, she says she's been watching Flo over at Janet Nash's in the UK work on her little glue book, and she would like to turn her notebook into a glue book. Oh, she said because there's only one, though, that she'll share it with the other fairies, and they'll pass it around and maybe, take turns making pages in there. Okay, Maggie, thank you for sharing that. I have to scoot you back because... What? Oh, wait, let's do one more book. I think I got only one more book. And I'm thinking October, where the wild things are. $1. $1. It's a bit bent and loved. Oh, this would be kind of a cool journal cover, wouldn't it? I do like Maurice Sendak. The book's a little beat, but that's okay. Cover's not in too bad condition. But I was thinking of making ephemera for my October journal. I know. I have on my list Christmas ephemera from that other book, and I have to share some with Miriam because she won that. That's on my list. It's on my list. But I'm thinking, journal cards and tags and pockets and putting some of these pictures into the October journal. I love to put such fun things in for October. And yes, look at this sea monster there. I just love these guys. I love them. And somehow they're going to go in for October, whether as backgrounds, journaling cards, pockets, tucks. They're going to get there. Yes, they are. I love them. This was always my fave. Look at this. Oh, love it. Like this could be a whole page. There's not even words on this page. Look at that. I wonder how this will fit. Oh, I'm going to have to decide look at this, which side to use. Oh, you know what? I can put them in like a little bit of a fold and put them in, right? Like that, and glue it down. All right, I'm going to take this apart. I just want to see something. I'm curious now. There. Let's see. For October, it's going to be Howard. Here's Howard. Because we got to fill Howard up. I could even just put a whole page in almost. Nah, not quite. I could fold something and put an edge on there, put some washi tape or something. I might have to cut it a little bit to get it in there. Oh yes, definitely. Look at that. Love it, love it. Yes, this is going to be some pages in Howard. I still got another. We got a whole signature there. Yeah, I got a lot of pages in Howard to go yet. Yes. Lots of journaling in Howard. So this is what's going to happen to this book. Yes, look at this. Ah, I just love these monsters. This should go in the beach journal. Right? Or the lighthouse journal. Oh, look at that. Flat Stanley might even want some of this in his journal, right? I think he would like that, right? I think he can relate to this story, right? Flat Stanley. Getting into mischief, that's definitely what he does. Flat Stanley, yes. Okay, so that was my other book. So I shared Maggie's book with you, and The Hungry, Hungry Caterpillar, and Where the Wild Things Are, which will be used for October journaling. Something new, right? Something new this year. $1. That was $1. For $1, I'll cut it up and make lots of things out of it. Okay. Now this is the big thing, and it's very, very heavy. Oh, it's very, very heavy. Let's see. Yeah, it fits under there. Sorry about the glare. It's 11 by 17, 24 sheets, 100-pound Bristol Smooth. I love Bristol Smooth. The only thing is it has these blue lines around the edge for designing book pages, okay? Sequential art professional, so like manga coloring books or something, or graphic novels, maybe a graphic novel, yes. Graphic novel, it's got all the, it says bleed area, and it gives you the dimensions all around. It says live, trim, live, bleed area. So I got 2 of them. Yes, I got 2 of them. So I got 48 sheets. Now I'm thinking, since I usually do some ink work or watercolor work or stamping on these and then cut it and put it in my journal anyway, I can probably get 2 on each page, not counting the blue lines. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the edge. But I'm going to work on it. So if I get 2 on each, 48, so I get like 96 pages. 96 pages, and it cost me $7. So it cost me $14, but I figure I can get 96 sheets out of this, the size that, like this, the size I want to use for my journal. And I looked these up online, and they sell online. These are brand new. They sell online for between $20 and $25 a pack. So this is like $50 worth of paper for $14. I do have a couple pads of Bristol, but they're almost finished. Yes, they're almost finished. And I was wondering what I was going to do because I love my Bristol. And here, the flea market brought 2 to me, actually. A really good price for this. Like I said, except for I don't want to waste these edges. But I'm going to get strips. So I'm thinking now I could probably make some, I could probably make some strips. I could paint it Oh, I know what I was thinking of doing. Oh, this is another journal idea. Stand by. I was putting some fabric away in the drawer. I know there's 100 things here that need to get put away. And I came across this bag of strip fabric from the Dollar Tree. And I was just looking at it. I said, I can make like, one of those snippet rolls or something, for journaling fodder. So if I cut this strip off, I can sew this to the paper, and that'll make it easy to glue down in a journal. Or what I could do is sew a bunch of things on here, right? A bunch of things on there, and then glue it down to a strip of this Bristol and make it really easy to put in the journal. I don't know if I want it that wide because that would take up a whole journal page, but I could probably split it down the middle, right? Split it down the middle, and then, well, I don't know. How wide is this? I did find my ruler. It was behind the shelf that's over here. It's 2 inches wide. 2 inches wide. What do you think? Should I leave it 2 inches or split it? Is this a good idea for if I cut off these blue lines? I could still use that. I could flip that over. And use that for something else too. Oh, I don't know. Is this paper the same on both sides? Sometimes one side is different than the other side, so there's a definite front side. Oh, and I got an awesome piece of cardboard on here. I know, we get all excited about the packaging. This is the cardboard that I love to use to make journal covers. It's a composite, it's not corrugated, and when you cut it, I can make a spine and cut this. Yes, this is the perfect cardboard for journal covers. Let's just test a piece of this paper here. Oh, it feels almost the same. I don't know if it has the same kind of sizing on it though, but it feels almost the same. So if I cut a strip like that, I could flip it over and stamp it, make borders or print on it or something, right? Don't want to waste anything. I thought this was an awesome deal. Just trying to think of what I can do with the blue line parts because I don't want them. Oh, and speaking of October, which is next week, Inktober, right? Inktober. Have you ever participated in Inktober? Any kind of inky play. Yes, they have, they have prompts and all that, but I usually just make up my own stuff for Inktober. This is perfect for inking. It says right there, ideal for pencil, pen, and ink. Pencil, pen, and ink. Although I've put a little watercolor on Bristol before, yes. There's not a lot of tooth to the paper. It's not really watercolor paper, but, we'll experiment. Yes, we'll experiment with that. And this, and yes, inky goodness for October. Okay, that was more journaling ideas. This is a share what I bought and all the ideas I had when I bought these things. Okay, I'm collecting some paper doll stuff, just like I'm collecting vintage sewing things. I'm moving my chair in. I know this is also large, but look at this. I didn't open this yet, so I'm just looking at this now. This looks like wrapping paper. It's like a giant sheet of wrapping paper. It looks kind of vintagey. And it smells vintagey. Smells like it might have come from a home with cigarette smokers, though. I don't like that. But it's just like repeated pattern, though. I mean, it's like a big piece of wrapping paper with cutout dolls on it. Let's see. A little stinky. We'll air it out. It was wrapped up in that plastic. Is this the same? This is different. No, this one's the same. So you get 2 sheets of those. Now I could cut some of these out like paper doll stuff, but then I can also use this as a background. Use this as a background in the journal too. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I got a bunch of paper doll stuff. That's on the list after the vintage sewing, which is on the list after I finish my dragon cover. And here's the dolls. So the dolls are included. Looks like her arm is a little broken. That's okay. We can glue her down to something and fix that. This was $4, and it's got a little house, a cutout house with all these pieces. And I thought, oh, that'll be cool. That'll be cool inside a journal too, right? I'm not going to build it 3D. No, make it 2D. Make it 2-dimensional, but wouldn't that be cute on a page? Look with the fireplace, like that. Just like little rooms. And then there's accessories that go with it. Does need to get aired out though. Whew. Whew. Oh, this must be floors and walls. That looks like a rug, You can see that, flip it around. And what's this? Kitchen stove. And bedclothes. That's what we used to call them. Yes, we used to call them bedclothes. Like your quilt and your sheets and your blankets. We called them bedclothes. I remember that. Because Mom said in the old days, they would open the window and hang the bedclothes out the window to air out, to freshen them up. Vanity, footstool. So this definitely needs an airing out. It's a little stinky, but when you buy something vintagey, you always have that problem. Yes. See, isn't this cute? Look at the cupboard. Oh, I love that wallpaper. So somehow or another, after these are aired out, I will figure out how I'm going to use them. I don't understand why the doll clothes are on like wrapping paper. I've never seen this before. Usually they're blocked, and it just repeated things over and over. But they do fit these perfectly, so I know it goes with them. Wow, this is just different, yes. So I'll cut out a bunch of outfits and then use the other papers for background, and I'll add the little part of the dollhouse there. And you know what? I'm not going to wrap them up in plastic. I'm going to probably sit them out in the sun and air them out a little bit. So I don't want to lose the dolls, though. Do I have a clip here? Okay, I'm just going to clip them. I got to repair her arm. Clip them onto there, like that. And then I'll air out that paper. Floor storage for now. Making a pile. Making a pile of my ideas. I have a pile of journaling ideas. What else did I get? Oh. Speaking of fairies. Look what I found. Cass and Patty, why you're calling matches things for fairies? Because you might remember that the fairies were gifted a journal that was inside a matchbook. Let's see if I can find that. Of course, it's all organized on their shelf. They're more organized than I am lately. All right, so somebody took a matchbook, just like this, look at that, and covered it in beautiful images. And then when you open it up, inside is a magical little journal. Look at that. Isn't this amazing? And I was like, oh, if I ever see little matchbooks, this kind, I would pick them up and see if I could do something like that. Look at this, got little butterfly and bead on it. I know, I showed this in the Happy Mail. Play in puddles. Ah, I love this. Sunflower. Look at the little bunny. Look at the little tiny tags. Ah, it's adorable. Stitching on it. It's got a pamphlet stitched there. Ah, this is just too precious. I'm like, how did she make this? Look at the, got a squirrel in the bottom of the box and a ticket. And a ticket. Oh, I love these. I love it. I love it. I said, if I ever see these at the flea market, I'm going to pick some up because, you know, I don't have enough projects going on at one time. So, yes. So I tried to get different ones. And this one has Japanese. I think it's Japanese on it. So I'm going to get rid of the matches. I'm going to get rid of the matches. I don't know. Maybe Mr. Possum can use the matches. This one doesn't have any. That's good. Top hat. This one's really cool. Look at that. I think most of these are like from restaurants. Somebody must have been collecting matches from restaurants. Although this one says Chung Hung. Oh, it's a restaurant in Taipei. Wow. I guess they traveled around. Look at that. Some of these I might not want to cover up, right? This one's from Bangkok. That's amazing, right? Matches from Bangkok. This one is Grand Hotel. I don't know where. This one is, I don't know what this means. Svedesi. I don't know. Let's see on the back. Venetia. And this one is the American Bar and Grill, Joe. Joe's Bar and Grill. That was easy to read. And this is one in New York. Emilio's Mediterranean Cuisine, New York, New York. And this one had Cool Fox on there, Foxfire Restaurants. And this is from Florida. So there's a world collection of matchbooks here. Oh, aren't these awesome? So I want to turn them into these little tiny journals. Oh, I love this so much. And the fairies did too. Yes, they did. The fairies loved that. That was gifted to them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I paid like $3 or $4 for these. And I got a whole bunch of them. So yeah, I don't know how good of a deal it was, but yes, I like that they're from all over the world. I love them. Well, I think that's all I have for journaling. Oh, I did buy these from a lady, but they were $2 each. They're kitty cats. Look at the kitty cat with the glasses. Oh, they were just precious. Goes this way. Goes that way. Halloween pin by Crinkles. Oh, this is a Department 56. But this is a cat. Oh, I loved it. And then this one is writing on a cat. This is a pin. Let's see. It's got that kind of a pin on there too. Oh, I just love it. Department 56. Little witch there writing her cat. I thought these were so. I like hardly ever buy jewelry. I mean, I have bought a couple of things, beads and things, and I bought some chains and for steampunk, and I bought some beads, but oh, I couldn't pass these up because they were kitty cats. $2 each. Like I said, this is like a month or 5 weeks or 6 weeks, whatever, of a flea market. I did get a dragon. Oh, I got 2 dragons. The other one's over here already. And now this is the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. Right? His legs are going the wrong way. There we go. Toothless. This is Toothless, the dragon. And they had to fix his tail right there. Yeah. And the only reason I picked him up was because we had just gone to see Train Your Dragon at Universal. And I thought that was a really cool souvenir. I mean, I bought it at the flea market, but reminds us of our trip to Universal. And I'll be journaling about that, so I'm going to tell you more about that. And then there was this little tiny baby purple one. And how can you not love a little tiny purple one? This guy has all these things. Oh, I did buy another one. I buy like one a week. And I bought a griffin. This one reminded me of Harry Potter with the griffin. I mean, depending on the size, they're like $1, $3, $5, depending on the size. And for October, I got Oogie Boogie. I got Oogie Boogie for October. And I just have him sitting here. Yeah. Oh, and there's some other things I got. Oh, and I don't know why I bought this, but I just thought it was a quirky bird. I know. I'll give them to the kids. Don't worry about it. Oh, and I got these for free. I got this chick for free because his wing is broken. And it looks like he's cracked all around. But I was looking for a tiny bird. I think that's why I bought this one. I was looking for a tiny bird, and she gave me the owl too, because the owl is broken. The owl is broken. But just like this troll, now he's got twigs, and he's got stones, and he's got moss, and he's got feathers, and he's on a rock. He's got a little snail there. He's just on with some double-sided tape, so he's not permanently on there. This one, which is going to get a makeover, I was thinking instead of doing the moss, that we would do like a bird's nest up in his hair. And I was going to put a little bird in there. Yes, I was going to put a little bird up there. I'll make a video. Or I can put a little chick up there. I can put a little bird in his head and make like a bird's nest and put a little bird up there. Yes. That was my idea. But Nancy, the vendor, she said, oh, those are broken. You could just have those. So this is a flea market troll that's going to get a makeover. And I know I'm yakking a lot, but I did get some new crystals. What did I get? They're in these little bags. So everything's been sitting here. And if nothing's marked, I forget. I need to put these away too. Did you ever ask yourself why? Why? That needs to go in the letterbox. Okay, what was this? Oh, I was into this. I think it's called Bloodstone for October, right? Bloodstone. I thought these were so pretty. I just love the combination of the green and the pink. So I got 2 of these towers and 1 little mini coffin because they're bloodstone. They're bloodstone. Look at that. I got 3 of those because 3 is the magical number. This was 1 week. And then another week, I got 3 of these. And I liked them because they were square. Oh, this might be a bloodstone too, because it's got red, green with the red. Oh, these might be bloodstones too, just don't have a lot of red on them. But I like the green pattern. Yeah, I think these are bloodstones too. And I think that's it. I got my toys, got my stones. Yes. What else? I'm looking up here on the shelf. I got my little birds. I showed you those. Oh, I think everything else up top you've seen. I'm pretty sure. Well, I know that was quite a variety of things, but I hope I gave you a few ideas of what to do with old books and things that you can buy at the flea market. Yeah, paper dolls. and books and used paper, but they're brand new in a pack. That Bristol, oh, that was a good buy. Yes, and toys. Listen, Patty, you don't need all those things. No, I don't, but the kids are going to love them. Yes, the kids are going to love them. Oh, and he makes these dragons. This is Gibson Creations. Yeah, I'll do a short on the stuff he makes. He makes dragons like this long. I saw them at the Renaissance Fair, and the people had them draped over their shoulder. Yes, oh, they were amazing. I didn't spring for one of the big ones, just the little ones that were very inexpensive. Yes, and he actually makes these at his house with a 3D printer. He's got 3D printers. He said runs 24 hours a day making all these little things. And you have to buy the little pattern, like the little computer pattern, and then the printer just makes them. So I was like, do you have to put them together? He says, no, the printer puts them together. He says sometimes there's a little extra piece or something that you have to add on, but it's articulated, and that's how the printer makes them. I'm like, wow, how does the printer even do that? It amazes me. Yes, it does. It amazes me that the printer does that all by itself. Fairy journals. Oh, where's the other fairy? Oh, and she's over there. She took off with her book. Okay, so she took off with her book. She's hiding down there. She's holding on to that book very tightly so I don't keep knocking it out of her hands. Yes. Oh, and it's Sunday. Yes, so flea market and relaxing. And while I was relaxing, I did a lot of sewing on my fairy tags. So I'll come back and show you those in another video. Oh, I love how they're coming out. Yes, I do. So that's it. That's it for today. Yeah. I hope you had a great weekend and have a great week coming up. Happy bargain shopping and happy junk journaling. Bye bye.